What's up, everybody? How you doing? I'm Dharma from the new studio. So nice to see all of you. This is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of energy, stuff that you might encounter, people you might see, things you might hear, lessons you might learn, all of the things. How are you doing? What's up, beautiful tribe? So nice to see you. I know everything is changing. Okay, worst year ever. Somehow unraveling into beautiful things all at once. Am I right? All righty. I don't have any tribe news that I didn't already say on the moons. All right. There's an E on my shirt. Yes, this is my friend who did the excavation work for us on the property. I was cold and gave me his hoodie. I'm good. I have my hoodie stealing game is on point. I promise you that. I have a whole collection. Oh, geez. Thank you. I like the ceiling too. I need trim on the floor back there, and I need curtains, and, you know, maybe put some different lighting in here because it's very bright. I'm loving it. There's Polly. Hi, Paul. All right. I am glowy and happy. I am aware. Yes, this smile is permanently plastered on my face. It's going to be there for a while, I think, hopefully. All right, tell us something good. Am I going to post it on the nest? That's it. That's my whole office and the yoga mat's down there. That's it. Surprise. We just need a curtain. Also, okay, raise a hands for who's interested in aerial yoga. All right, because I know one beam that's begging to have a yoga trapeze on it. I'm just saying. So about that, all right, if enough of you will get yoga trapezery, we can do some of that. I need to get one. Don't be scared. What are you scared of? The thing breaking? Check twice, execute once. All right. Well, I'll see if I can get us a deal on yoga trapezes or something like it. It doesn't have to be the yoga body one that has the handles. They have yoga swings, okay, where it's like a, I think they call it, I had one for one of my babies, a Mai Tai. You tie it up and you can just swing around in it. But those make me a little nervous because your knot game has to be on point. Otherwise, you're going to hit the ground. Fun. Okay. Well, add that to the list of things we're going to do. So, all right. I'll see what I can find. Maybe we can get a group discount if we all get one. I think that you can also, if you don't have a beam, I saw some that you can get for a doorway. And I saw another one that came with like a tripod. And you set it up like a tripod and you get in the middle of it. So there is options. All righty. Guides and angels from our tribe. What do we have coming in first? The aerial hoop. Hey, man, I would do some hoop dancing all day long. Let's start with the yoga trapeze first so that we can actually be bendy enough to do aerial hoop things. How about that? Okay, so somebody is going to be receiving something, and it looks like it melts in her hands. It feels like a don't take this the wrong way. Has something to do with a union. She gracefully accepts change, but the look, because you have the receptive principle, which is the thing that catches, right? It's the receiving end of any kind of electricity. And paired with Tabira, that she's holding in her hands, and it looks like it just melts in her hands. I don't know if it makes her sad or if it, like, I don't know. I suddenly feel pretty discouraged. It's in regards to a union. The singer of healing, mind, body, and spirit. Wow, all of the singers are coming out. In the fairy deck, the singers are like the angels. And then ecstasis and the big love. It's a maybe somebody, because one person here is all about it and the other person here is sad, right? Or it doesn't even have to be sad. They are gracefully accepting change. This is someone who is letting the water run through their hands. And this one sits up, fuck yeah, I'm down. Also, my eyes started itching. Maybe they need you. I know we've been talking about that a lot this weekend. But it's kind of like somebody who's feeling discouraged is like, what can I do to feel undiscouraged? And they call Lasguna. This one is always down to clown. Fuck yeah. I'm down. It's like the Step Brothers. Yep. Let's do this. Yep. But there is something, but there's all these angels are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And it feels, I don't know. Not that they weren't going to contact you or that they weren't going to reach out to you. It's more like they are just, he's like, did we just become best friends? Yep. Just like that. Okay. But it's like, this person is like, don't feel good. What can I do to feel better? And all of these angels come in like, call Lasguna. She's like, yep, let's do this. And they're like, you want to go fucking, I don't know, demolish some kind of, you want to go knock some walls down? She's like, yep. This might be someone who returns a text like that. Like, you don't even have to wait. Like, they might text and then put their phone away. And before they put their phone away back, it's like, yep. Fuck yeah. This person is down to clown. All right, so tell me about what it is that they are suggesting. The other thing about Tabira of the Waters is that they are gracefully accepting change. So what that means is that they're going through something big enough to call it a change that they need to accept. And maybe they just kind of don't want to be by themselves. Did you ever think about that? Okay. That's what it looks like. And this one here is maybe they were waiting for it, hoping for it. Lasguna here was hoping they would get that. What did they propose? It's a man, okay? You want to wrap up in a nice heated man blanket? Yep. Yep. Fireworks. The fireworks is passion, chemistry, lust. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's sexually motivated, but they're going through something. They want to feel actual goodness. They want to feel it on their skin. This is someone who has been disappointed in a real way. I said it again. This is someone who has been very disappointed. Period. Okay. And they're oozing disappointment because it wasn't supposed to work out the way that it worked out. And so now they are gracefully accepting the change, but maybe they don't want to fucking feel bad. And maybe while they're gracefully accepting change, they don't want to sit there by themselves. So beep, boop, boop, beep. Yep. She's a raven. Ravens are always down to clown. And then you have the woman. This is like a divine masculine, divine whatever. It's 64 and 65. All right. But that's the thing. That's why it's an immediate yep. It's because they're attracted to each other. And these angels or whatever they are whispered in their ear, we know how to make you feel better in the form of a human being. Okay. And she's excited. She's excited. She is. And we've got ecstasis here. That's just when ecstasis comes with the Ace of Cups. All right. This is. But something gets established here. And somebody's sitting up like, yes. The Fool. So what's my point? My point here is that at some point during this, it looks like everything is like blue. So it could be like right before, like it feels like maybe a really pretty sunset. Like maybe she could even be sitting outside looking at a sunset or something like that. It just feels really pretty out. And that's when this call comes in and it's like the vibe is that there's an immediate, yeah, it's the dog, okay? It's your very supportive friend. It's your bestie. All right, this one is always down to clown. Now, why did I feel so, what's the word I'm looking for? Sappy in the beginning? Well, that's Tabira the Waters. Judgment. See, because they're all confused and yeah. Oh my God, these tell the exact same story. But at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of fucking Cups. That's why the angels, if you want to call it, are guiding this one to call because there's true love here. That's why they're like, yep, because they really do mean it. That is someone who is hopefully excited to be in the presence of another person. And that always makes people feel good, right? It does. Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm live right now, Derek. Uh-oh. Here we go. All right. I'm trying to decide if I want to use an oracle deck. I've been into this Mystical Moments deck for a minute recently. It's at like 8:30 later on. My dear friend, somebody might pull up in a vehicle, a dear friend of yours, and they're like, hey, good looking, you want to ride? Oh my God, a night ride. Exactly. Somebody might get in your car and like put their arm around you and you're like, hey, sugar. You're my pretty baby, sugar, honey. Come, my baby, you're my pretty lady. So your dear friend is picking you up for a night ride? That's adorable. especially with the elephant there. We talked about elephant heart. All right. You might be playing that music in the background because I'm telling you, you'll love it. And this is like, it's like they roll up in this like reindeer, like you want to ride. And it just somebody gets in the car and they're like, I love your ass to the moon and back. And then you have 46 and 47. It's a lot of synchronicities here. And it's like you have the ability to bink, you're like a personal fairy of this one. It's like, this is Hobjab. All right, this is like a Romeo character who gets all kind of bent out of shape. And when he hangs out with Nalise the Alchemist, she has the ability to make this anxiety or extra thoughts, or she takes their mind off of it and then gets them to settle down into a Romeo type place. This is the poet. She might get them to like sit down. Why don't you just sit down? Take a load off, Annie. And put your load right on me. Oh, geez, I forget how dirty that song is. But it's like she's just vibing really hard, and this poet character really likes that. Because she has the ability, it's like not only does she have the ability to calm him, it doesn't rock her. She stays all glowy and happy, and she's got her wings wrapped all the way around him. Did we talk about the etherical wings? We talked about that a while ago, where in case you didn't know, you have energetic wings that you can use for healing purposes. You can wrap them all the way around someone and then back around yourself in whichever colored chakra you're trying to work on or area you're trying to work on, and literally, energetically, vibrationally heal people. And she's doing that and she loves it. She loves it. Where are they going on this night ride, my dear friend? There's this place with this just light bulb that is, it's a bright one. You might walk in and you're like, wow, that's awfully bright. And you're like, yeah. But then the hummingbirds, that's my point. The hummingbird talks about enjoyment and being present, and it's a rapid response. It's kind of like everything works out exactly as it should. And she has the ability just to calm him down. Why is this Hobjab so upset? Maybe because she'll stand there with them in a stalemate. I don't know what that means. Might know a Libra. Might go to their house. I don't matters. My point is that the Hobjab during this, when she rolls up like, what up, good looking, looking for a ride, being funny, silly, to have a good time. It's like they immediately calm down. Whatever was bothering them, poof, gone. Being around you makes them calm. Now, what happens here? Because they're just looking, and it's like they get it. They're understanding. They are starting to see the purpose. What is the purpose behind the Wheel of Fortune? I bet. Tell me some actions that happen. Wow, I haven't used this deck in forever. This is the Viking deck. Oh, shit. Here we go. There might be like a bunch of slats of wood. Actual poles. 10 of Pentacles. And someone could have 2 dogs and they're like anxious. The Tower, the Hierophant, and the Star. They say something. This Romeo character, Arteum person, the poet, they say something. She might be getting a drink or pouring something or like squatted down for whatever reason. And it's like they say something really sweet or really poetic, or it comes with a star. And she's like, what? The Empress. And you're beautiful. That's for sure. Oh, she's all. Oh my God, this is sweet. All right, hold on. That made me Twitter painted. That's this feeling, okay? The reaction I just had is that. They might say something very sweet like that, like you're beautiful, that's for show. You make this person open their mind. 9 of Cups. You could have some drinks, a bunch of drinks. All right, so what happens like overall? It's Temperance. It's wonderful. It's Temperance. Temperance is tempered. And it's also dirty and wonderful. And the Emperor. I heard howling at the moon. I don't even know what that is. What did I just say? Is it a song? I don't think those are the words. You guys might like dream about each other, sleeping next to each other, or something like that. It's craziness. It's beautiful. But they're with you, riding the same car, riding along in my automobile. This is so early. Like, this is so early. So they might get straight up and tell you something. And they mean it. You're my best friend. You're a real bad bitch. You know, like, it feels something like, it feels like it makes you blush. Like they're saying something like, don't be sleeping with anybody else, or like it's mine, or I don't know. It feels like a little like claiming, but it's hot, but it's like they like, this is like 5 o'clock in the morning. They're just like, blah. And you're all, you've like been recognized. It's like the soul contract that you thought was coming, it's here. But I still don't, it's like they somehow, after whatever this person says, it's hardcore communication. It's just like it just comes out and it's really fucking early in the morning. And it feels like they are, it just shows you that they are, you guys are, it feels claiming. Tell me exactly about the communication. Ace of Swords is the truth. 7 of Coins, 10 of Coins, the World. And the title, yeah, it's claiming, but it feels like I love you, or I claim you, or we're a thing, or don't be sleeping with anybody else, or whatever. But let's take it slow. Judgment. They're terrified they're going to disappoint you. The King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. She loves him. It just feels like I don't want to drain it. It feels like you wake up to forward movement, basically. Is this, I mean, is it positive or is it negative? I don't know. All right, and then this is right before the next tarot story. All right. The light going in and out is driving me crazy. All righty, let's see. So somebody, there's a secret pact made here. Somebody is being really, really, really vulnerable with you. Like, when I see them as naked and now all she has is a rose petal, and someone might say something to you that's really vulnerable, like, I need a place to stay, or like, help me, or I don't know what it is, but this person is like, here, hands over a key. Mi casa, su casa. Stay here. And they're like, wow. That is, this is probably, I mean, this is obviously, quite obviously somebody you would do that for. You know what I'm saying? This isn't a random stranger. What is this that they're saying that they're being vulnerable about? It's complicated. They're worried about money and they're trying to make all these stable changes, and there's just, they just need a place. They need a safety place. And she's like, well, be here. It feels very direct. And she might be thinking, All right, this Empress or whoever the one is that's receiving the vulnerable information, she might be hoping somewhere in there that she's not being used for that, but why this person could probably go to anybody, right? They're choosing this Empress. Now, the other thing about this key is that it says that it's a secret. Maybe you might want to hide. And it's like you put this Emperor, again, we're back to that thing. You put this Emperor at ease. You're like, yes. Yep. But what's the part where that's the secret part is that they're just not interested. This is not somebody this person moves in silence. They might vibe on silence. That's their thing. And it's like she can kind of tell where they're at. And they are there's a lot of gratitude here. It's a very complicated situation, but it's like this person is, first of all, grateful that they can be vulnerable. Like this isn't a put their tail between their legs situation. This is somebody who it's safe to tell them when you need help, or it's safe to tell them when this is just someone that it's safe to come to. And they're not going to go and blab your secrets out to everybody. They're not going to tell anybody. And not because that's like some kind of big secret or whatever, but because it's nobody's fucking business. These are two people that like to fly under the radar, right? It's sexier when only these two know the truth about anything. And there's an air of whoever has the castle. My home is my castle. The one that's extending the offer and letting them whatever. It feels like there's probably people in her life that are going to be very, 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 very upset. But it's her castle. And then all of a sudden, everything gets like exciting. All right. Yep. Can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36, please? Like a bird in no rain today. You might be laying around with somebody, petting on them. In both of these images, she's petting on them. You could just be laying around in the bed with somebody, maybe watching TV, just literally doing nothing. And it's like, you and this person in your little bubble. This is like the most bittersweet energy. I haven't felt energy like this in a long time. It's very sweet. It's like me and you against the world type stuff, but you aren't even really necessarily worried about anybody else. You're just sitting around, hanging out. Happy to be doing so. And you might be blocking off people who are trying to text you and call you and stuff. But I would too. Yeah, this masculine is all the way up in your energy. Okay, for real, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? I could do this all day. You might be standing there talking to somebody face to face, and in your phone you have a text from someone else that you're going to go talk to. It's behind her back. She's not showing anybody. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this and get your yoga trapeze. All right. Until next time. Bye.